Finucane, 218 Rogers Parkway. At the risk of repeating things, I will make a few comments. I will try to avoid repetition.
Thank you.
I am very insulted by a remark about being buried in West Irondequoit. Because in my notes, I didn't like that. West Irondequoit is the older part of this town. And to kind of put it down, I didn't like that. I think the person owes West Irondequoit people an apology. I didn't like that.
Everybody has a right
They have their opinion. I agree with you. I have a right to mine.
It's true.
This administration wants to take a sledgehammer to everything in value in West Irondequoit and drag it down the road to East Irondequoit so you can garner more votes. I would rather drive 3 extra miles and play bocce and horseshoes than go over to this place in Kings Park, which is nothing but blacktop, weeds, and a fence. It's oppressive inside. It reminds me of a funeral home, but that's a whole other issue. The seniors in this town are in the later part of their lives. They are being fed spiritually and emotionally by the friends when they meet at the center, the forest that surrounds them. Remember the wonderful senior that said, "I like big windows and trees. They're good for my soul." I ask each of you to look into your souls. Also, a quote from you, I think people are tired of hearing about pine growth, was in the Post. Well, maybe we're tired of hearing about it and nothing being done. We don't want to hear about it. We want to know what you can do, and we want to hear what's going on. The project could have been done in March if had it been embraced. But there were 3 simple things. You could have patched the roof for $4,000, installed new heating and air conditioning, and paved the parking lot. A brilliant idea to study the facility, which Lobella had expressed at this town government for what it really is. He said, "I think it's a black hole for money," Lobella, for contractors. Now, there are 3 projects, or 3 possibilities that kill this project. You were worried that Mr. Amon and the volunteers would fix pine growth so well in 30 days that it would make you look inept. Second, you are bitter and perhaps a little sore about losing the vote at Kings Park. Remember, 2,800 people asked you to fix this problem. Are we being heard? Are you listening? I don't think so. The third thing is, if you're incapable of making a decision, maybe you better start listening to the 2,800 people. This has gone on and on and on. It's ridiculous. To lease property in this economy is ridiculous. And to send money out of state when the state certainly needs it. And anybody can't deny it. Nobody can deny that. Also, you seem to have an excuse for everything. It's either technicality, imaginary codes, words like trigger, code, or procedure, and you repeat them over and over again. It's like the big one, the dog ate my homework. And move in a planned way. Look where this has gotten us. Well, you planned your way out of several of our large volunteer donors, and the seniors are the ones who are suffering. Several of the women are in tears, I understand, over this, and believe that the delay has affected the project so that it will never happen. The generation of elders using this facility, and they are my generation, because I'm a senior, I don't use the facility. But there's no reason why I couldn't or wouldn't. I just don't. I have other interests, but perhaps someday I will. We roll up our sleeves and get things done. You could learn a lesson from us and start getting things done. I want to compliment Councilwoman Evans. She is the only one that asked any probing questions about this. The only one. The rest of you just sat there, never asked probing or deep questions. I don't understand this. She's the only one that sought out any probing questions. In conclusion, about the vote, how about a vote on every proposal Lobella made? This $50,000 for the parking lot, what are they going to do, pave it in gold? The $400,000 boiler and the asbestos job and the $195,000 sidewalk repair? Come on, let's get real. Let's get started and work together and get this done. If it's only a temporary solution, fine. But let's keep the money here in Irondequoit, and I hope some of it will go to West Irondequoit. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Mr. LaRosa.